All right. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathon to all my brothers. Shalom Yahweh Shamar. Aladam Shem Yahshua to all my sisters. All right. This is the I.S.U.P.K. Minneapolis. I'm filling in for Officer Priest Kunayala. All right. That man, that knowledgeable man in Minnesota who is putting everybody in shame. All right. You know what I'm saying? So today we're going to get into brotherhood. And with brotherhood, we are going to stress the concept that in 2017, Black, Hispanic, and Native American men does not know what it means to have brotherhood. You may look at putting your homeboy on when you out here, giving him drugs, giving him money to go, or give him, certain things to go sell for profit. See what I'm saying? But you have to be a person who lives a life righteously. There is ways to get jobs besides, selling drugs. Although the white man has oppressed us and things is tough, that is not for you. And don't think for 1 second that being in wickedness like that is great for you. See what I'm saying? Sometimes it can be hard to work in a white man's, stores and businesses. You see what I'm saying? Everything's not always easy. But what you have to do is you will be blessed by the Most High if you live right and kept His laws, statutes, and commandments. So a job, where to sleep, where to eat, you see what I'm saying? All these things will not be a problem. You don't have to go out and kill your brother for it. How can you say that a nigga is your enemy when you hanging with a whole bunch of other niggas? Those who are just different. They're not different. We are all the same. When I say we are all the same, we are all niggas, period. No matter what the case is. See what I'm saying? You hate Black people. Same thing with these women out here who just want to fight and fight all day. You got a goddamn demon on you that needs to get checked. And you might just get checked when you lose your life in that next fight. You might get checked, see what I'm saying, and wake up in reality when you wake up in the hospital. See what I'm saying? Head busted all over, teeth all knocked out, nose busted. You see what I'm saying? This is why we need brother and sisterhood amongst the tribes, all right? So go ahead and get Matthew 25 and 40 out.
Come. Matthew chapter 25, verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
So for example, a great example of this is this. When a brother shoots another brother, it's like you shot Christ. With that AK-47, it's like you robbed him. When you robbed, your so-called enemy or got back at him who lives down the street from you. How y'all beefing? Y'all live down the street from each other or in a different city from each other. Y'all niggas need to work something out. How can you be upset at the police for killing niggas when you are taking part of those killings as well? But it's different. What's different? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing is different. It's the same thing. I mean, what can you say that makes it different from a brother killing another brother and a white boy killing a brother? Nothing at all. If you're out here robbing, scheming, stealing from your brother, you are doing the same thing from Christ. See what I'm saying? You are taking away from him life. See what I'm saying? A home, a family. You are doing all these things against the Most High as well. All right. Go ahead and get go ahead and keep reading on that out.
Verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire.
Stop right there. Please read that one more time. That was really good.
Verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire.
My bad. Depart from me, ye cursed. You are the one who has a demon, has a punishment, has a consequence. You are the one who is cursed, who is going through all the hell. Depart from me. See what I'm saying? We are going to get about the Most High saying, how can you say you love me when you don't love your brother? And that's the same sense of this. How can you say that you you know, you there for your brothers and your niggas, but you out here killing other niggas for these certain niggas. Doesn't make any sense. And I hope you caught that, all right? Because a lot of people don't understand the damage that they are doing in the black community. That's why we have to fix it. We have to come together and this and that. You know, I appreciate the game. I appreciate who is it? The game and who else? Huh?
Snoop 50 Cent.
Con. So you said 50 Cent as well?
No, it's Snoop.
Oh, no sweat. So Snoop Dogg and the game came together to try to bring the Crips and Bloods together, right? Con. Okay. Right. You know, I understand that effort. I understand the love that they're trying to do, the change that they're trying to make. But in order for that to last, it has to, I mean, the Most High has to be the foundation of your situation, of this plan that you got for your people. If you're not rocking with the Most High is not going to have your back in this case. You see what I'm saying? You can't just go ahead and do it by yourself. You got to go to the men of the Lord. How can I go about this and that? How can I get this done without having to, you know, be compromised by the white man? Those are the things that we have to ask ourselves, because somewhere there's going to be a crack. And when there's a crack, everything's going to fall apart. And Bloods and Crips are going to go back killing each other. Then what? What happened? The Most High was not with you in your decision or decisions. And that's the problem. See what I'm saying? We must include the Most High in everything that we do. What does the Bible say about the Most High in Proverbs? I mean, what did the book of Proverbs by King Solomon, what did he say about the Most High? Y'all remember? I pretty much just gave it to you. Acknowledge the Most High in all thy ways. That's what the Bible says. I believe that's Proverbs, the 1st chapter. All right? Acknowledge the Most High in all thy ways. Go ahead.
Is it the, like you said, acknowledge thy ways?
Right.
And he shall direct your path?
There you go.
Proverbs 3:6?
That sounds about right. Con. Yeah, the 1st chapter or the 3rd chapter. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, Con. Great book. A great chapter. I'll have to say Proverbs is one of the best books, man. So much wisdom, so much knowledge in that book. And, you know, the book of Proverbs and Ecclesiastes and Wisdom of Solomon, all these books, go in Ecclesiasticus, all these books touch on brotherhood and sisterhood, talking about relationships between the nations, and also giving wisdom and insight about, you know, certain captivities and things of that sort. But mainly it has a specific message. It has a whole lot of wisdom inside this book to help us as a people. See what I'm saying? You know, and it also talks about how King Solomon hated the oppression amongst the people, hated what evil was going on in all these places that he visited. See what I'm saying? So go ahead and read that one more time.
Come.
Christ said.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 41.
Uh-huh.
Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire.
Depart from me, ye cursed. You are cursed, so depart from me. With everlasting what?
Fire.
With everlasting fire. That's what you do, man. You are going to burn up in this World War III if you do not follow the law, statutes, and commandments. As you out there fighting your brother, shooting him down, fighting him down, you are going to be the one that's going to end up in that lake of fire, that everlasting fire, man. Keep going.
Come. Prepared for the devil and his angels.
Say it again.
Prepared for the devil and his angels.
Prepare for the devil and his angels. Who is the devil in this context? Go ahead.
The white man.
Say it again.
The white man.
The white man. The white man is the devil and his angels, meaning those who work with him, his messengers, his army. See what I'm saying? Not Satan. All right. Keep going. Oh, no, is that it?
Come.
I need those death rates in Chicago, if you can get that to me. In November, all right?
November?
24th?
It was the weekend, so it's
Thanksgiving,
up
yeah.
to the Thanksgiving weekend. It says 61 shot, 9 fatally across Chicago Thanksgiving weekend.
Start right there. What the brother just read is he's showing the murder rates in Chicago that happened on Thanksgiving weekend, right? Thanksgiving weekend. He's showing how the death rates are getting higher. 61 deaths?
61 shot.
61 shot. 9 dead.
9 dead.
Con. And imagine going back to July 4th. See what I'm saying? 4th of July. Look at that. Look at Christmas coming up next week, right? Christmas is what? The Monday or Tuesday? I think it's Monday. Con. No wonder why nobody's working that day. All right. So Con. Go ahead.
It was that was from last year. So
last year? No sweat.
This year was 7 dead, 36 wounded.
7 dead, 36 wounded. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. But like I also mentioned, they're not telling us all the other dead bodies that's scattered around Chicago that they have not confirmed yet. And that always has happened too. You know, they said in 2015, the police brutality, they killed over 1,257 Black men alone with police brutality. That's a goddamn lie. I have a source that says something way worse than that. Over 2,000 to 3,000 Black men died alone in America. And how many of those did we hear? Probably less than 100 within January through what, December of 2015 and 2016? Think about now. How many people have died in the hands of the white man? How many people he have destroyed and told them to go here, sell this crack rock? You're going to be put on. You are going to be rich. Your family's going to get out of the hood. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. So yeah. So go ahead and get 1 John 4 and 20. 1 John 4 and 20. All right. The white man has set up a propaganda to destroy Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. All right. And that's something that we have to look at and consider. The white man being the devil. And why are Black people killing each other like this? It's because there's a systematic agenda to attack Black people. So if you can, be in a neighborhood filled with poverty, what's the outcome of that? And that's the question I'm asking. Go ahead.
And if you want it for the year, I got that for Chicago.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
The homicide count for the year follows a similar pattern. There have been 621 homicides in Chicago as of Monday.
Wait, Monday of what? Just you talking about last Monday?
Sure.
For this year. That's horrible. See what I'm saying? That's very horrible. That's why we got to stop celebrating holidays. We got to stop killing each other over what? Territory? Nigga, a white man's name is on your block. How is this your block?
Right.
How is this your city? It's named after a white man. Yeah, Thomas Street. Nigga, who the hell is Thomas? It's not you and your niggas. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense, man. That's the stupidity that we have been taught. We have been taught that we have something to fight for. You fight, you are, what you're doing is you're killing another nigga so you can be that nigga to come up. But what about the nigga you just killed? What about his family? Most of y'all ain't got no compassion for Black people to the point where you're like, y'all remember those first 48. So many Black people's like, hey, I just want to say, I don't give a damn that I killed your son. See what I'm saying? He deserved it. He, all this. Man, I remember watching that as a kid. I'm just like, that's scary right there. That's horrible, man. Go ahead.
Right, it's heavy what you just said about, they trying to kill brothers to come up. It's like, what kind of life is that if somebody gotta die in order for you to live? That's
what I mean?
Like your life depends on somebody's death. Right,
and that's really a white man's mindset, honestly. That's really his mindset. See what I'm saying? With the whole wars and him trying to be richer, than the next one. You see what I'm saying? Man, it was something I was gonna say. What's that? Oh, okay, no sweat. I thought it was sweet. So go ahead and read that out.
Khan. 1 John chapter 4, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
If a man say, I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar.
Didn't we just go over this? If a man says what?
If a man say, I love God and hated his brother, he is a liar.
If a man says, I love God, but you hate your brother, you are a liar. Now, how does a brother hate another brother? I talk about shooting. What else is other ways that subconsciously a lot of people don't think about? What are other ways that you hate your brother, hate your nation? Go ahead.
By sleeping with your brother's wife.
That's a great example. Give him a hand for that. That's true. That's true. Like, how can you think in your mind, I'm about to steal this nigga's girl? Like, when he done all types of nasty things to that woman in the name of their love and all that stuff, man, that doesn't make sense. Like, how can you think about doing that to your brother's wife? And those females that push up on a brother's brother, man, no matter if it's physical or spiritual brother, man, you need to check you need to check the hell out of that woman for even considering sleeping with another man that's not her husband. To hell with her feelings, to hell with her man not giving her what she likes all the goddamn time. No one knows the situation, and it's nobody else's business but between that man and that woman. She should not feel like I'm going to sleep with somebody else because you're not giving me what I need. What the hell did you just say? You're wicked. You are a whore. See what I'm saying? You are the one that needs to depart from me, because you would rather please your flesh and sin against the Most High just to please your flesh and defile your husband and your bedroom. That's disgusting. And men, it's the same thing for you. How can you dare look at a man in his face and be like, what up, bro? What up, bro? We've been cool for how many years? We day ones. Day one, A1. You see what I'm saying? Niggas in the world is saying that for years. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you my day one, but one day I was sleeping with your girl. What? Like, you get the drinking, you get the smoking, getting high, and it somehow slips out. Too many looks across the room when all the brothers and sisters are around, and something comes out. Yeah, we slept together. See what I'm saying? Oh, you was Big Daddy 95, huh? That she was texting the other day. That was you, huh? And now the brother loses his life. Now the female gets smacked around, beaten to death. The children get taken away. The children get killed, and suicide happens to the man because he can't take the pressure. He can't take the fact that his woman that he loves and thought he can trust, then slept around with him, and he can't also fathom the idea that his so-called mans will do this to him. And that's the problem with black people, man. We have to show love and compassion for each other. You see what I'm saying? Niggas out here need counsel. In the hood, all his brothers need counsel, man. Filled with nothing but mental disorders. You see what I'm saying? Poverty, hell, suffering. These brothers need help. And that's not going to help your cause. It's only going to kill you. How many videos have we saw on Facebook ever since we all individually been into the truth? And niggas running out the closets, running out the house, getting shot at. You see what I'm saying? And it's niggas. It's like you going over there for a piece of cat, but you're about to get this bullet in your chest. All right? I won't say that serious things like that. All right. Go ahead and read that out.
For he that loveth not his brother.
So read it out loud for us, please. 1 John.
You start over, you can?
Yeah, Con.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Say it one more time.
If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
If a man say, I love God, and hated his brother, he is a liar.
Right.
Give me another example of hating your brother. Give me an example of what self-hatred is amongst the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Selling drugs to one another.
Selling drugs to one another. That's great. What else? Good response. What else? Fast. Go ahead.
Murdering each other in the street.
Murdering each other. I kind of said that already, though. Y'all plagiarizing what I just said. Give me something else. How else is brothers showing hate amongst each other? Go ahead. Right, my bad. So go ahead.
Stealing from
each other. I'll give you another example. These are all good responses. Do y'all know that 50 Cent is responsible for a lot of black people's careers ending? I can't even give you names. That's how long it is. You see what I'm saying? Same thing with Birdman. That's why Rick Ross laughed and been talking about Birdman, because now Rick Ross is the next one to destroy his career. Money, losing his mind, losing his artists. What happened to his record company? Young Money, Cash Money Records. What happened to that? It's all falling apart. And the fact about it is this: they are all in wickedness. That's very true. But what does it profit you to bring down another brother so you can be on the top? It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I'm not special if I can't. I mean, I don't mean shit if I can't help my brother up with me. Instead of putting niggas down, we should put niggas up there with us on the stage. See what I'm saying? On the podium. At all these places that we're walking, man. But then you have some Negroes who do not want to submit to the love that a brother has for another brother, which is brotherhood. Same thing with a sister. That's why you got evil and conniving people. Without the truth, we all hated black people. Everybody in this room shows some type of self-hatred amongst their nation. You say you love your mama and shit like that, but you won't give a homeless man any money, any food. See what I'm saying? We understand that he's out of his mind, out of control. Help that man out. Find him a shelter. See what I'm saying? If you got the spirit on you to trust him enough, put him in your house and take care of him. Wash him up. See what I'm saying? Clean him up with all the oppression and hell that he has been through. See what I'm saying? That's what you do as a brother. All right? All right, read that one. Keep going on that. Verse 21. Are you still at 20 or what? Just keep reading from where he was.
For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen?
That's very deep. That's very deep. And why that is deep is this. How can you say that you love the Most High who you have not seen face to face? But you see this brother every day at school, at work, walking across the street, on your way to your destination, in a car, on a bus. Man, I don't like them niggas, man. That nigga fresher than me. Man, I'll take his girl and I'll take his chain. I wanna look just like that. That nigga think he the stuff. No, you do. And because of that wicked mindset, you are about to rob him and take his life. Take him away from his children. See what I'm saying? How can you say you love the Most High when you don't love the brother that's right next to you face to face? And that says a lot. That says a lot about brotherhood, relationships, and also faith in the Most High. See what I'm saying? That's deep. The Most High is out here cutting niggas, man. That's a cut right there. See what I'm saying? Tell this to a brother who you know has history of hurting other brothers, and see what his reaction is. Chastise him. Let him know that you are wrong in every way. You are not that nigga. You are a murderer. You hate black people. And you should be persecuted all day long for it until you learn how to love a black person. You say you love your mom, but you give her crack. That's the 60s and 70s. In California. See what I'm saying? The east side and the west side. Am I saying that right? West Coast? Yeah, West Coast and East Coast. All these minority neighborhoods, you selling your parents drugs, and you're the one who's getting high off the drugs too. See what I'm saying? You know, how can you say you love black people? You see them every day. I mean, how can you say you love the Most High when these niggas in your face every day, you live with them in hell, and you can't help them out? You haven't even seen the Most High. You know how powerful he is to be seen? The Most High is what you call a masculine spirit. His power is too powerful for us to see. Why do you think his angels are there to replace him? Not replace him, meaning to send messages for him. Because what is an angel? What does the word angel mean? I just said it. Go ahead.
Messenger.
That means messenger. All right. Angel means messenger. All right. In some cases, when you read about when it says God too, that's also talking about authority, power, or messenger as well in different contexts. All right. But, you know, Christian church won't teach you that. Now, can somebody tell me the relationship between Christians when it comes to a relationship between a brother and another brother? Show me the Christianity side. Show me the proof that Christians don't have no love and compassion for their people. What have we seen? What have we lived through, been through with these Christians through families and generations? Go ahead.
They tell people that the law is done with, charge them tithes, take all their money, take their lives, and then go and get a mansion.
That's very true.
That's not brotherhood. That's
not brotherhood at all. And I'll give you a bigger picture. A sister just last year brought this out on a radio show too. A sister last year had went to the church, man. She went to the church and asked the pastor, "Look, my lights is going to get cut off." And this is a real article, real story. "My lights are about to get cut off. I need your help." "Oh, well, sister so-and-so, we ain't got it." See what I'm saying? And this is indirect quote of what he said. "Oh, sister so-and-so, we don't got it because we got lights and stuff to pay in the store too." That's an evil ass bastard right there.
What?
How you going to use her mockery to say that you got to pay for your bills when the bills are already paid for years, my nigga, years? That Christian church, they got to worry about bills. Keep going. Hold on.
Like, don't like all like religious institutions get stipends from the government.
You what?
Stipends from the government once a year. To pay for all that stuff.
I believe that's correct. And that's why in I.S.U.P.K, we always say that religion is a big business, and it is. The Christian church is the house of what? Y'all over here whispering and shit. Say it louder. You said what now?
Satan.
Okay, the Christian church is the house of Satan, all right? That sounded like y'all sleeping tired over there. I understand. Y'all got to wake up, all right? Even myself. All right, go ahead and get that out.
Verse 1.
Go ahead, read it from the top one more time.
1 John chapter 4, verse 20. If a man say, "I love God," and hated his brother, he is a liar.
So this man is not only just a liar, but he's also a murderer in the process. He's someone who hates black people and has no favor for them. Doesn't look at what they're going through. It's all about me and what I have going on. What about my problems? To hell with your problems. All right, to a certain extent, man. In I.S.U.P.K, what we do is anytime we get counsel, like anytime we give counsel, anytime that we officers, captains, and generals give counsel, there's nothing but brotherhood on that phone, over that phone, over video call, in person. Why? Man, hey sir, I'm going through such and such. I need your help. I just feel like I'm falling weak into this temptation. I ain't got enough money. I think I just want to go rob something. I just don't know what to do anymore. I wanna do this. I wanna do that. And a brother checks you over the phone. Man the fuck up. Shema, be quiet. Listen. You need to man up, man. See what I'm saying? You need to man up. Don't think about killing that brother, man. Don't think about putting your hands on your woman when she talks sideways to you. Don't think about killing another brother, man, because of something in the past. Don't do that. Check yourself before you get checked. That's what you got to do. You got to check your spirit before you get checked by these men in the I.S.U.P.K. And that's serious, and that's very that's something that you really got to take heed to. You see what I'm saying? Man, I understand. We all understand that, we don't all got it like that. Nobody all got it with the financial stability, the family, transportation to work and all that. Brothers in the I.S.U.P.K are here to help. And that's the thing. We are all here to help each other out. But crying and complaining is not going to help your situation. It's not. It's not at all. Go ahead and get Matthew 5:22 out. It's like for the little cousin. It had to be known, man. It's crazy. Black people need to learn how to love each other again. See what I'm saying? We always want to talk about Black Lives Matter, but we're still doing the same thing that shows that we hate each other. All right, go ahead and get that up.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
So let me ask y'all, what does that mean? If you shall be angry with your brother without a cause, you will suffer the judgment. What does that mean? Show me what that is. Go ahead.
Like you,
I need you to speak louder though, so I can hear you myself. The water.
like if you angry with your brother for no reason,
Right.
then you're gonna be in danger. You're gonna be in danger of the judgment because you know the Most High said it's a commandment that you love your brother.
That's right, and that's definitely in the Bible. But like, I definitely hear what you're saying now. But okay, if a brother steps on your shoe, is that a reason to kill him? Okay, if someone's talking crazy over the internet, is that a good reason to kill him? Why not? What?
Because it's not scriptural.
It's not scriptural, and what else?
So it's not of the Most High.
Okay, that's the answer I really wanted. It's not of the Most High, and that's over nothing. Read that one more time. I'll explain what I'm trying to say. Go ahead and read that one more time. I'll get to you in 1 second.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22. But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
So I just asked you about stepping on a shoe. Brother steps on another brother's shoes. Is that a good reason to kill him? No. And how we know that is because of this scripture. That's not something you get mad about. Angry with your brothers. Oh, that nigga messing my new Air Force Ones with his dirty ass shoes, man. I'm gonna pop that nigga when I see him next time. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna fight him all through the mall, through the school, because he over here stepped on my shoes with his dirty shoes. That's talking right now. See what I'm saying? That's crazy. You had a question, though? You
No.
want to say something?
I was gonna say, being angry at your brother just because he's staring at you or looking at you, that's not a reason to get mad.
I'm be honest with you. I don't like people staring at me 24/7. See what I'm saying? But I'm not sitting around angry about it. I'm like, oh, why that nigga looking at me? I'm just like, damn, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Like, is everything all right? You know what I mean? Like, but then I realized that I'm in the UPK. I wear my UPK clothes down there every day where I go. So people got weird looks, faces all scrunched up. I'm like, oh, okay, no sweat. Every time we walk into this library, everybody's eyes is on us. You see what I'm saying? Read that one more time,
Matthew chapter 5, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
But I say unto you, that whosoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
So if a brother steps on your shoes, that is being angry with him without a cause. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we're going to talk about something, this brother then slept with my wife more than once and smiled and laughed and giggled in my face as we have a drink, as we play video games. You see what I'm saying? Like, this brother did me wrong. See what I'm saying? Like, there is a judgment. That is a righteous anger to be upset about. This man defiled your wife. Now she's a whore. I understand you want to kill him right now. Get the counsel, man. Get it. Get the counsel before, something terrible happens. You might just want to kill yourself too, because you can't, like I said, can't fathom the idea that this man did this to your wife and she played along. Go ahead.
Could you also use the scripture for this? The scripture that say more, the woman is more bitter than death. More death. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about King Solomon? What do y'all think, Hakim? Actually, Salaki, let me ask Officer Kodash, because he do one hell of a woman breakdown. Give him a hand. So, like, I'm gonna say this: I've never seen anybody really in the school besides General Muhammad who has taught on women in many different ways. He's creative in that. He can get into so many things. You're like, oh, this is a new topic. Like, wow. It's like he's using this different concepts of a woman. You know what I mean? Like in any situation. That's dope. Well, go ahead.
Now, But the scripture that goes, I find more bitter than death of women.
Yeah.
Could you use that scripture to say like, my brother slept with my girl, and it's real bitter. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to kill everybody in the house.
Go ahead.
I
see what you're
like,
saying.
Yeah, because
right.
you know, a lot of times, you know, that's how you feel. And that's how a lot of brothers who then, you know, OJ, one the brother was sleeping with his woman, he didn't murder.
Right.
Even though that was a heathen,
Right.
a whole other reason for that. But brothers do, it's a lot of brothers in prison right now over murdering somebody because of a woman who
exactly. So
right.
You know what I mean?
So yeah, because you broke it down to how can I use it? That's correct. Yes, because also you can use that scripture to say, well, look, I mean, you know, she's over here, you know, all in my face, yelling at me, calling me out of my name 1,001 times. That's bitter. It's bitter than death. See what I'm saying? You know, and that's King Solomon talking about the things that he experienced and went through. So that's yeah, you can definitely use that out. That's actually a good precept too. Keep going on that out.
Come on.
It's till we actually gonna get out here in 3:30. All right. All right. Go ahead.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, recall, shall be in danger of the council.
Say that word a little louder.
Which one?
That one.
Recall.
Right. Read it from the top one more time.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, recall, shall be in the danger of the council.
Now, what is recall? You officers that are now officers of 5,500, 1,000. What is that talking about? What is recall? Go ahead.
Like cursing your brother.
Cursing your brother. How would you consider cursing your brother? Not cursing out your brother, but how would you curse him? Go ahead.
Like saying, oh man, I wish that nigga died, or oh, I'm about to go and do this and do that and kill this brother. Stuff like that.
That's great. That's good. And that's the truth. You're over here speaking vile things against your brother. And we all know what the scriptures say about when it comes to your tongue, bridle your tongue. Also, you know, in the book of Matthew, you would be judged based on every idle word that comes out of your mouth. What are idle words? Very, very simple. Something that Black people say all the time. Go ahead.
I'm broke. I said, I guess.
Go ahead.
Swearing to God.
Okay, I'll give me an example of that. Swearing to God. Are you cussing at God? You got to make sense of what the word swearing means because it's a different context. You said swearing to God. It's very simple. Go ahead.
You said I put that on my life.
I put that on my life. On me. Merch. I merch that. Like that's all that is stupid. On my dead granny head. You see what I'm saying? All that. Those are idle words that Black people who really swear to the Most High, meaning these things that they speak to the Most High, are going to be judged by that. You know what I'm saying? What else they say? On my dead mama, I ain't lying, bro.
On my soul.
On my soul, he really just did that, bro. He really just took my piece of pizza, man. This nigga really just, this, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid, man. Imagine, man, we all know about that. We all have family, we all been in school, we all work the job, and that's all Black people say till this day. That has never died. And that needs to die. Keep going.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
If you call a man a fool, you shall be in danger of what?
Hellfire.
Hellfire. What is a fool? Go ahead.
A man without God.
A man without God. That's one context. What's a fool? What else is a fool? I like that one. That's very, very on topic. Anybody else know what a fool is? Y'all don't know? Y'all got phones, right? What y'all doing? Y'all sleep? Y'all got a phone. Look up what the word fool means. Read it one more time.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
If anyone says, thy fool, he shall be in danger of the hellfire. Now, what is the word fool? Does anybody got it? Go ahead,
A person who acts unwisely or imprudently, an idiot.
That's very correct. Now to your young officers, how would you break that down to the brother Nick?
A person who does not fear the Lord.
Say it again.
A person that does not fear the Lord.
Someone that does not fear the Lord. Okay, give me a little bit more.
Like that does not keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
That one that does not keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Great answer. So does that answer your question? I mean, Salaki, does that answer your question?
Yes.
All right, because I know you're sitting there looking like, what does it mean? All right, these young officers are going to get you together, man. They're gonna explain these scriptures to you when you ask for the help. All right, is that it on that?
Come on.
All right, let me keep moving on. Matthew 5:22. All right, it's 3:04. We got a few minutes left. Keep going. Matthew 5:22.
That's what we just did.
You said, Matthew 18:21 there. Who else is catching that? I guess everything's in Matthew today. All right. So brotherhood is very important in the Black community today, because without it, we can't come together. The Bible says, Zephaniah 2:1, gather together, ye nations not desired. We are supposed to be that nation that is not desired, but we need to come together to fix us. Isaiah 58:1. See what I'm saying? Spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. See what I'm saying? Show my people Jacob their transgressions. We have to show the sin of those that say that they love the Most High, but still kill and rob and steal from a brother. Go sleep with his wife. Go kill his kid. See what I'm saying? Who preys on the whole entire family because something was said that was out of order. We got to stop that. And the more brothers and sisters that come into the I.S.U.P.K, it's going to be stopped less. It's going to be less murders because everybody that's in the UPK could have stayed out in the world and continue to hate Black people. But they wanted something more than just that. They wanted a home, a family, a God that they can serve in peace. You see what I'm saying? A God that they can serve who will be there to help them and protect them, secure them, be their refuge. And that's us in the I.S.U.P.K, man. All right? Go ahead and get that out.
Come on. Matthew chapter 18, verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him?
Let me ask y'all, for the brothers that are in the UPK, I'm very sure every single brother has went through some type of situation with the brother. See what I'm saying? And with brothers in the world, how would you deal with that? With the training that we have, right, in the UPK, how would you handle a situation with a brother that is out of order? I mean, what do Black people in their wrong state of mind do to people like us? We see it every day. Go ahead.
So like people in the truth, right?
Yep. So the people in the truth, what happens when we are, in some type of contact with the like people in the world? Well, like give me an example of okay, I'm trying not to make it complicated. So I'll just give it to y'all, for time's sake. You know how we get persecuted for being in the I.S.U.P. What do people in the world say to us? Go ahead.
Y'all in the code, y'all lying.
Y'all in the code, y'all lying. Y'all just like the Christian church. Y'all taking money. Your leader stole money from the school. What else they say? Y'all the home of the faggots. What else they say?
Preaching hate.
Huh?
We're preaching hate.
We're preaching hate. What else? Give me some good ones,
man.
You hate
your people.
Huh?
You hate your people.
You hate your people. You just said that. Go ahead.
Brainwashed.
You're brainwashed. One more thing. Anybody? They say all types of things. You see what I'm saying? I didn't hear nobody say the Power Rangers with the garments. Man, people in the world always call us Power Rangers, and it's disgusting. So how many times should we forgive them? Wait, first of all, should we go out there and react in violence? Should we go whoop a nigga because he said we look like a Power Ranger? Should we get in our feelings about it? Should we, try to steal a woman away from her white husband? I've heard someone in a different camp outside of the UPK say, yeah, it's gonna come a point in time where we gonna take our women back from these heathens. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that. But the more he talked, the more it got worse. He said, yeah, we're gonna take them to the field and not only just rape them, but get rid of they heathen husband. What do you mean get rid of their heathen husband? We're gonna kill them. And I'm sitting there looking at this video and I'm like, where's that in the Bible? Like, where's that in the Bible? It doesn't make sense. Go ahead.
Where does it say you can rape?
It doesn't, and that's the thing. Niggas out of their minds these days. And brothers like that, we have to forgive when they trespass against us. And that's the next thing. All right? Keep going on to that.
Come. Till 7 times? Verse
Right.
22. Yahweh Mashiach said unto him, I say not unto thee until 70 times 7, but until 70 times 7.
So meaning what? You see how Yahushua just dragged on with that statement? What is he saying? Give me one word. Give me one word. What he's saying to Peter? What is Christ saying to Peter? Go ahead.
Like, don't give up on your brother.
Not really, but I need one word to tie it all in. Go ahead.
Forgive him.
Forgive him. But it's saying to forgive him for. I'm saying, yeah, that's what the word, forever. That's what I want. So forgive him forever. See what I'm saying? People outside the UK do all types of things. I'll try to say whatever, try to throw glass, Snapple bottles at us, try to spit on us. You see what I'm saying? Brothers trying to fight us, getting them hands though, for sure. All right. New York and Philly know what I'm talking about. All right, with the Christians getting them hands, trying to think they're going to come up against the camp. People getting heart attacks and everything. And that's the Most High who is going up against our enemies. You see what I'm saying? All right. So read that one more time from the top.
Come. Matthew chapter 18, verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him?
Peter said, how often should I forgive my brother? For when he trespassed against me, for when he, he tried to make a shot at my woman. See what I'm saying? When he, pushes me around unjustly, unrighteously. See what I'm saying? He tries to do something to hurt me in any type of way because he's angry with me, but won't tell me what the problem is. How often should I forgive my brother? Keep going.
Till seven times?
To 7 times. So, he goes on to say 70 times 7 forever. Continue to forgive them in their ignorance. The Bible also says, Paul said, if a man be ignorant, let him be ignorant. People who do not have any type of love or compassion for a brother, they'll say and do anything. And I understand what the hell that they're doing because they are under the influence of a demon. All right? See what I'm saying? You got people who really made a page for the I.S.U.P.K just to attack the brothers. Grabbing their pictures, making memes out of it, all types of stuff. See what I'm saying? Like, that's self-hatred. We're over here trying to build Black people, and you are not. You're not thinking about that because you're too carnal. You're dealing with your flesh and not the spirit. But you won't persecute a Muslim, an Egyptologist. I've never seen an Egyptologist, a Muslim, or a Christian get persecuted unless we persecuted them for their wrongful actions against our people. Am I lying? You see what I'm saying? All right, go ahead and get Luke 6 and 31 for me out. You got like 20 minutes left. Luke 6 and 31. All right. Y'all got questions for today or not? I'm hoping y'all got questions today. Y'all studying? I'm sure you are. All right. Sounds good. All right. Go ahead.
Luke chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
What is that talking about? What does likewise mean? Go ahead.
Like treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat your brother like you want to be treated.
So give me an example of that. A righteous example of that. Like
you love your brother. You show him love.
How do you show him love?
Not selling drugs.
There you go. So since I don't sell drugs to you, you shouldn't do the same for me. I mean, you shouldn't do the same to me. You know what I mean? Like, where's the love at? Black men have to start checking other black men for their actions. Don't be afraid to, speak up against what somebody is saying that's wrongful. See what I'm saying? Like, what you don't want to do is go ahead and start jumping into people's conversations. You see what I'm saying? But to a certain extent, when you're battling somebody, start checking black people. How come you're not in the UPK wearing all black, fixing up the nation? You say you want to help niggas, but you are separated amongst us. You see what I'm saying? Well, what about y'all? Only the I.S.U.P.K got the truth. I got the truth too. Where? Because what I see is you being a hypocrite. You're smoking behind closed doors and you're selling drugs to black people, but you're talking about you're trying to fix black people. And you want to talk about the white man, but you are no different. John 8:44, man. Keep going on that. Is that it?
Come.
All right, go ahead and get Mark 12:31 out. And with this scripture, this is what Officer Bakar Down was talking about. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and get Mark 12:31. All right.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's good. You just said that wrong.
So. Matthew chapter 12, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Is this talking about loving your next door neighbor? Because your next door neighbor could be a heathen, right? So who is talking about loving? Who is the neighbor? And why is that important? That's a two-part question. Who is the neighbor? And why is that important? Go ahead, Officer O'Brien.
Your neighbor is the person of your kindred, of your people.
Of your people meaning what? What's another word for your people?
Your kin.
Your kin. Okay, it sounds like you're saying your family.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a word that means everybody. It's talking about a whole group of people.
Your nation.
There you go, your nation. All right. You should say the same thing?
Yes.
All right, your nation. All right. Your neighbor is your nation. The ones that you were born with. All right. Black, Hispanic, and American people have been side by side, neck by neck for centuries. All right. Go ahead.
You can go to Leviticus 19 and 17 for that.
You're damn right. Yes, you can. Yep. And that's actually a very, very good chapter as well. As long as not as long as Leviticus 11 and 19 is actually some good chapters. You got the dietary laws and also when it breaks down, the wickedness that we have done unto the Most High. Very good chapter. All right. Very good chapter and book. Keep going on that. Can you read that one more time? Just from the top.
Mark chapter 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself, meaning if you love yourself, you will love black people as well. You will love the Hispanic brother that you get into arguments and fights with in the prison system. The Native Americans that you think are not your people are your people. So love yourself and love them. If you don't love your people, you don't love yourself. There's self-hatred within you. And you don't love the Most High, which is even a bigger idea to think about, a bigger thing to really comprehend. Like you can't love the Most High and not love your people. It's retarded. But us, okay. I've heard this too. A lot of people be like, well, you say you love the Most High, and this is someone in the world talking to us in the UPK. You say that you love black people. or no, you say that you love the Most High, but you are persecuting black people for their sins. Well, doesn't the Bible say that? Well, you talk about Christians a lot. Isn't Christians, holding us? I mean, isn't Christians out here killing us? And when I say killing us, meaning they are the reason why we die in the streets. Because we learned from pastors and Christians that, hey, God loves everybody. But what they haven't told you is that these crackers don't love you. They really hate you. And there is men. There is a whole bunch of Malcolm X's and Martin Luther Kings and Jesse Jacksons who are out to get you killed for profit, for money. You see what I'm saying? So how can you, I mean, how is that so? We persecute those that do not know the Most High and does evil towards us, towards the nation. We persecute Christians because they are responsible for a lot of bloodshed. We persecute people when they try to talk about us, but they are committing the sin that they think that we're committing. Doesn't make sense. You are a hypocrite. If you knew any type of love, any type of tough love, it's in the I.S.U.P.K. It's something that the Most High has always showed us, did he not? You know how many times the Most High done checked us with judgments, with prophets, with angels, with captivities? The Most High is the one that is doing the same thing with the nation of Israel. He's persecuted them for not serving him, not doing what they were commanded to do. There's over 600 laws in the Bible, and you wanna talk about why we doing this, why we doing that. How come you're not doing your job? Have you sat there and asked, well, I don't see any sin on them? Y'all remember with Peter, how the Sadducees and Pharisees were trying to make a law against him because they couldn't find any fault inside of him. And that's what happened to us today. That's what's happening to us every day. There are somebody out there who's outside of U.K. always trying to show everybody, well, they're sinning too. They're just like Christians. They got dresses on. Go ahead.
Like they try to say, get out that camp doctrine.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I never understood what that means. Get out the camp, like, yeah, but we'll do that another time. I'm an individual, like, I don't deal with camps. What? Negro, shut up, man. Get into some all black. Do your 90 days, teach the nation of Israel, and stop getting high all the time. And typing, you see what I'm saying, all fast and aggressive. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, you is homosexual. These sisters out here who have no discipline, have no order or structure, they do the same thing. Y'all a bunch of faggots. Multiple wives, huh? I bet y'all got multiple diseases. Like, come on, man, get out of here. You the same ones out there whoring, stripping, so you can, keep the lights on for your kids. You sleeping with Uncle Johnny, Uncle Timmy. Lying to your kids, talking about that's your uncle. Why you sleeping with your uncle, huh? It's a different one. What side of the family you from? You see what I'm saying? That's ridiculous. That kills me every time. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And black people need to shed off that spirit of showing no love or compassion for the people. It has to stop. Even when a white boy Dylan Roof killed what, 9 people in the church, the black family didn't think about the people that died in church. What happened? What happened?
She still wanted to forgive the white boy.
All of them that was still alive? Mm-hmm. Yeah. They wanted to forgive that white boy for what he did. And the white boy sat there and said, I'm sorry, but there's something inside me that is making me do this to you. And this is real. And he was talking about a demon. It is in the white man's nature to do that. With us, it's not in our nature. We are not the ones that are like Cain. And we can't take on that spirit or action of what Cain did to Abel. We can't be like that. We have to show ourselves amongst the entire nations that are on the earth that we are better than what they say we are. See what I'm saying? White people specifically put this image out there saying, look, these black people are nothing but hoodlums and crooks and criminals and all that. The white man is who created a nigga to be a criminal. He put him in that position. And then they are the ones that is blameless. It kills me every time. Well, hey, we ain't got no blood on our hands. You have nothing but blood on your hands. See what I'm saying? You over here eating up all the resources of my people. You know, that new suit you got on, that was from the money that you killed the brother last week. That brother that you killed last week, that whole new suit, that's the money where he got it from. White people try to make themselves seem like they are not in the wrong for anything. That's why I said in Wednesday class, they have no morality. They have no sense of what's right and what's wrong. And black people have learned that and been taught that behavior. A lot of things that we do are behaviors. Am I right or wrong?
Okay.
Is homosexuality a lifestyle? I mean, not lifestyle. Is homosexuality something that you're born into, or is it a behavior? Something that you are taught? Can you be born gay?
Loud.
Nuh-uh. That is a taught behavior. How does a little 3-year-old know that he's gay? That's impossible. He just doesn't have the mindset to know what he's doing right now. So that's why you have the parents there to teach him. Simple. Get that one more time out.
Mark chapter 12, verse 31.
Mm-hmm.
And the second is like, namely this: thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor just like yourself. If you truly love Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, you will show that in your actions. You will show it in your continence. All right? You will show it with the you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got to put up a front for everybody. You would show it by feeding homeless Black people, shelter them. See what I'm saying? Counseling, righteous counseling. You would tell them, get away from religion. Stop going to church. Stop eating those undefiled foods, man. Stop doing it. No more pork, no more catfish, tuna, all right? No more, what else they doing down south in Louisiana, man? What's that stuff they be eating, man?
Shrimp?
Yeah, shrimp. But what else? Turtle soup. Yeah, there you go. Crawfish, alligators, all these things, man. Certain birds that is unlawful.
Frog leg?
Yeah, frog legs. That's disgusting. Snakes. Oh, it tastes like chicken. Disgusting, man. That doesn't make no sense, man. Keep going. If you 1 second. If you truly love your brother, man, you would show it. You would be in the I.S.U.P.K. where these men are right now today. I've never seen so many brothers in one room not kill each other. And to those, that might be funny, but it's not. Like, you can literally sit your children down anywhere, and you ain't got to look behind your back like, man, where's my kid at? Where's my kid at? Is anything happening? That's the Christian church. You know what I mean? When we go to the Christian church, you got to look behind everywhere. Well, I don't think they even care no more. Pastor touch you? Oh, Pastor so-and-so touch you? How dare you say that? And the kids get what? Beaten. Especially the females, too. Go ahead.
No, it was what you just said. Like you said, if you're really a brother, you'll be in the U.P.K. Like when the general was saying the other day, like, you know, it's not you not being not brotherly, not one of these fake Hebrew Israelite groups, like these fake purple brothers and these fake candy canes to come into the truth. Like he said, he ain't never letting none of them come into the truth. Like if you have ever worn a purple dress, you can't come in.
Yeah.
If you ever, you know what I'm saying, you know, spoke, you know what I'm saying, he like, you listen to them, you know what I'm saying, then he would consider it. But he like, if you ever put on a purple dress, you can never come in here. He had pulled Matthew 13 and 10.
Go ahead and read it.
To say why. He said, and the disciples came and said unto him, I speak unto them in parables. He answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but unto them it is not given. For whoever hath to tell shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. But whosoever have not, for him shall be taken away, even that he have.
So like, I want you to raise your voice up, and I want you to break that down for the brothers and sisters that are watching.
Okay, now in how the general was breaking it down.
Right.
This is for the people who know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my sheep will hear his voice and hearken.
Oh, yeah, damn right.
And them brothers, you know what I'm saying?
And that's us in the I.S.U.K.
Why he would speak to them in parables.
Right.
Because he didn't want them, because he said, he went on to say, and in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Elias, which had by hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and not perceive. But for the people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes and hear with their ears, and shall understand with their heart, and shall be converted, and I shall heal them. So he like, I speak to them in parables because he didn't want them to understand. Right. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want them to get into, like, if they don't, if it ain't for them, if they don't get it, right, they don't get it. Right. You know what I mean? And
you know, a lot of people might see that Christ doing that, it was unbrotherly, but it wasn't, because he already knew their hearts. Right. Hearts meaning what? He already knew their mind. See what I'm saying? And you know, and he did everything so perfectly, and so, you know, I mean, that's what I can use. Perfectly, because he understood that these men right here, these set of men, these people want to be in the school. They want to serve and help black people. Those over there, they just want to hurt black people. Right. Man, the Sadducees and Pharisees were trying to be righteous, but still trying to kill brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's why they're so disgusting, and that's why Christ was cutting their ass all the time. I mean, same thing that we do with all these Christians, man. There's people out there who really try to make themselves seem like they're self-righteous, and they're not. The I.S.U.P.K is the only school that says that we should come together.
Right.
Commanding General Yohanna said for many years, since 1969, we should all come together. Go ahead and get John 13:34, all right? No, actually, what's going on? All right, that's what we're gonna get one scripture. All right, give me one second. All right. Oh yeah, go ahead and get that out. So, you know, we are the only school that says that all black, all camps, all whatever, camp doctrine, whatever you are. See what I'm saying? You say you serve a God. We should all come together, and you should all come together underneath the I.S.U.P.K. You see what I'm saying? Because we have the authority. We are the people who are really helping the nation of Israel. That's us. Nobody else is putting in work like we are. And that's something to, you know, that's something to really, you know, boast about, because the Most High is with us. It's very true. Have we ever lost a battle? Never. Those fake Israelites who make videos, I'll cut such and such. Not even. You cut yourself. Man, I seen a brother, man, he cut himself so bad, he was the only one laughing. How does that work? Do you know what you just said? And you contradicted yourself multiple times. I seen that video, I cried. I laughed at him, not with him. See what I'm saying? That was the difference. I laughed at him because he didn't understand what you know, what he was dealing with. And these men in the I.S.U.P.K, who they really are. See what I'm saying? Everybody that leaves IUIC, who left GMS, who left GOCC, all these places, all the men that are now deep rooted into the I.S.U.P.K, they said the spirit is way different than in here. You damn right. It's a Christian church in there. It's a Christian church in there. And that's deep, because it's very true. There's nobody out here putting in work like us. That's why we have to make sure that we stay on our A game, and that we do what we got to do to help our nation. Even if we got to die for this, it's worth it. Did the prophets get killed and die for this? They're right, they did. All right? I'm just stop right there, all right? This is the I.S.U.K Minneapolis. The topic was brotherhood. Also, a few questions being asked. If you got more questions, make sure that you comment in the description box, all right, underneath the video, and I will get to them. All right. Check us out next Saturday with Officer GEN.YAHANNA, Precinct Officer GEN.YAHANNA, as he teaches this class. All right. With that being said, check out I.S.U.P.K Minneapolis accounts, social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and other accounts that will pop up very soon. All right. And also check out Monday through Friday classes. All right. Online 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and I.S.U.P.K classes as well. Call the school number if you got any questions, any counsel, anything, all right? 612-467, all right, 99875. That's the school number. All right, with that being said, shalom.
Shalom, Israel.
Also, you can check the link or check the description below the video.
Damn right. What up?